Proverbs 18, NASB. He who separates himself seeks his own desire. He quarrels against all sound wisdom. A fool does not delight in understanding, but only in revealing his own mind. When a wicked man comes, contempt also comes, and with dishonor comes scorn. The words of a man's mouth are deep waters. The fountain of wisdom is a bubbling brook. To show partiality to the wicked is not good, nor to thrust aside the righteous in judgment. A fool's lips bring strife, and his mouth calls for blows. A fool's mouth is his ruin, and his lips are the snare of his soul. The words of a whisperer are like dainty morsels, and they go down into the innermost parts of the body. He also who is slack in his work is brother to him who destroys. The name of the Lord is a strong tower. The righteous runs into it and is safe. A rich man's wealth is his strong city, and like a high wall in his own imagination. Before destruction, the heart of a man is haughty, but humility goes before honor. He who gives an answer before he hears, it is folly and shame to him. The spirit of a man can endure his sickness, but as for a broken spirit, who can bear it? The mind of the prudent acquires knowledge, and the ear of the wise seeks knowledge. A man's gift makes room for him and brings him before great men. The first to plead his case seems right, until another comes and examines him. The cast lot puts an end to strife, and decides between mighty ones. A brother offended is harder to be won than a strong city, and contentions like the bars of a citadel. With the fruit of a man's mouth his stomach will be satisfied. He will be satisfied with the product of his lips. Death and life are in the power of the tongue, and those who love it will eat its fruit. He who finds a wife finds a good thing and obtains favor from the Lord. The poor man utters supplications, but the rich man answers roughly. A man of too many friends comes to ruin, but there is a friend who sticks closer than a brother. Lots here about basically keeping your mouth shut. Don't quarrel, don't gossip, don't scorn. The words of a man's mouth are deep waters. The fountain of wisdom is a bubbling brook. It's an interesting comparison. And it goes on later here about, or above, that a fool does not delight in understanding, but only in revealing his own mind. So it's like there's depth to our minds. There's plenty that we can reveal, think through, create, believe. But wisdom comes from another source. Not a whole lot to say here. A lot of wisdom in this chapter. But where's the one? A brother offended is harder to be won than a strong city. It's like, in a lot of these chapters, it's hold your tongue. And even this one, it's hold your tongue. Don't speak first. Don't answer. There's another one up here. Don't answer before the question is asked. So if we speak out of turn or speak wrongly and offend our brother or sister, chances are we're not going to be able to repair that relationship. And I don't just mean brother, sister, family, but also, very close friends, companions. So the power of life and death are in the tongue. And another choice, choose wisely, choose life. And there's a song that goes to, or was made of verse 10. And I'll forever remember it. The name of the Lord is a strong tower. The righteous runs into it and is safe. Where do we go, when we have trouble? Usually calling on the name of the Lord. The further down you go, the more likely you are to do so, even if you don't think you will or are normally that kind of person. So, when the chips are down, we run to safety. I'm watching some Canada geese stalk me in this parking lot. Sorry for my squinty eyes. It's a trade-off between bright light and squinty eyes. So it's that or sunglasses, and I don't know if it makes a difference to anybody. So with that, be blessed, be well. It's Saturday. Enjoy your weekend. Find a church if you're not going to church home tomorrow. Be well.